Okay, this is an overview of the three-paragraph essay, and it's to help you get started on your way to writing it. The three-paragraph essay assignment that you're going to have is going to give you a choice between two prompts. You only want to write about one of them. If you try to write about all of it, you'll have a messy essay. So the first one that you could choose is, would you rather be very beautiful or handsome, or would you rather be very smart? And you would explain in an essay with one solid reason for your preference. So you would think of, what's that main reason you want to be beautiful? What is that main reason you want to be smart? The other choice you have is, what is something scary that you would like to try? And what makes it scary for you? How might you overcome that fear? So let's look at smart or beautiful. The first part's pretty easy. You choose whether you want to be smart or you want to be beautiful. That's the choice. And you're going to pick one and then use that to talk about in your essay. So it's as simple as the thesis statement, the controlling idea for your essay. It would be as simple as, I would rather be smart because. And what's that reason? What's the reason why you would rather be smart? That could be your thesis statement. It can be that easy. You don't have to be fancy with it. Or, I would rather be beautiful because, and what's that one reason? And by the way, the photograph on the right is of a model named Belle Hadid. And she has been classified as the most beautiful woman in the world. And they decided that based on science. And if you're interested, you can Google it and you can look it up. And they talk about symmetry and certain features and things like that. You may or may not agree, but science has determined that she's the most beautiful woman in the world. Okay, regardless of whether you choose smart or beautiful, you need to think about your body paragraph. That's the one where you explain why you feel or think the way you do. So the body paragraph will do three different things. It will offer, again, just like your thesis did, the main reason why you chose smart or beautiful. And then you'll look at why that reason matters. What is it about that reason that makes it so solid? And then, what does that reason say about you? Is it more that you want people to respect you for your intellect? Or you would rather be beautiful because you hate the fact that people just pass you by and don't pay as much attention as they do to people that are considered beautiful? Whatever it is, you have to explain what that means in terms of how you view life. Now, if you choose what is something scary you want to try, of course, there's all kinds of things. We'll talk about it in class. I just picked the most obvious one, but you might have something that no one has thought of, but for you it would be scary and it would be something that you want to do, whether it's for the thrill or whether it's to overcome the fear that you have. So you have to figure out, what is that one scary thing that you want to try. And then, I want to try skydiving because, what's the main reason you want to try it? So when you get into the body paragraph, you're going to go and talk about the main reason you want to try that activity. What makes it scary? Is it because you have an aversion to heights? Or you hate having a mask and that's why you want to try diving, see if you can overcome that sort of fear? Whatever it is, figure out what makes it scary. What is it that makes your heart sort of beat fast and you get a little sweaty at the thought that you're going to do that? And what would you do to help overcome that fear? What is it that you think you need to do to build up your nerve so that you could cross a rapids on a rickety bridge or whatever it might be? And this is just an example. Remember, it's a three-paragraph essay. There's not a whole lot you can do with it. It's got to be kept simple. So this is an example. I adapted it from an article online, and it's the scariest thing I've ever done. Very simple title, but it tells you exactly what the essay is going to be about. So look at the first paragraph. The person starts with a couple of questions. So have you ever done something you wish you hadn't? Do you have that one big regret? I did a pageant in high school when I was 15, and to date, it was one of the most traumatizing experiences of my life. So you know what the scariest thing is, doing the pageant, and you know that even more than scary, it was traumatizing. So That's enough for the introductory paragraph. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. So now let's look at what she has to say about it. And what she does in this one, I'm asking you to give a reason why you want to try something or be something. In this one, she's explaining what happened. So in a nutshell, I cried on stage, cried in the interview, stumbled, humiliated myself, and did horrifically. It was bad. But what that annoying part of my brain taunted, but what if you did it again? I'm sure you'll do better next time. You just need to change this or tweak that, and bam, you'll win for sure. Well, 3 tries later, the only thing I walked away with was a complete lack of confidence and an eating disorder. So again, she just describes it, her feelings, all those things. She makes it a little dramatic, but she explains, so you know why it was traumatizing. She explains where the trauma came from. And now you have the conclusion, the last paragraph. It was short-lived, thank goodness, but it was an eating disorder nonetheless. I lost all sense of who I was, all because I put so much weight and importance on trying to be exactly who I thought a random panel of judges wanted me to be. I won't do that again. So, when you're writing this essay, think of just keeping it simple, giving enough details so that the reader understands what you're thinking and why. And that's all you really have to do. And remember, I'm going to review your thesis, and the writing tutors are also going to take a look at it.